was being switched on and off, as indicated in the AVL report on page 31.
Ngaphambi kokuthi ke inkantolo iguqule ibisakhuluma ngokuthi ke imoto lana ibicishwa iphinde futhi idunyiswe kanje babhalile la ku page 31.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned that it was cold.
Washo nokuthi kwakubanda.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just wish to further draw your attention to the evidence of Surgeon Mohani as given on the 5th of November 2023, page 36. At line 24, he testified as follows. And as you saw that it was switching on and off, and we are trying to, that is the time when we were trying, continues on page 37, trying to fix it to see if we will be able to drive with the vehicle until it got into a better state.
Lapha ke ubufakazi bakhe uSergeant Mohani usho lokho kulandelayo ke nanjengoba ubona ke ukuthi ke yayicishwa iphinde futhi ke idunyiswe futhi isikhathi leso ke esasizama ke ukuthi silungise ukubona ke ukuthi angeke ihambe yini noma angeke sikwazi yini ukuthi sihambeke ngayo imoto leyo kuze kube isikhathi ke la ebangcono khona. My Lord, that's not true. No one fixed this vehicle on the 18th, my Lord.
Now, continue on page 32 of the AVL report. We have already posited to you that from the moment when the vehicle came to a stop on the 18th of June 2020 at 18:53:54, there was no recorder of the speed from that period until 19 June 2020 at 00:19:44.
Nanjengoba bese sishilo ke kuwena ukuthi ke kusukela ngalesikhathi ke lesi imoto ke eyaqeshwa ngaso ke kwazeke kwazoba ke isona ke isikhathi lesi noma ke lona ilanga lange 19 ku June 2020 u19 00:19:44 kusuka ngalesi sikhathi kuyoshaya lesi sikhathi lesiyana imoto ke ingahambi.
Ayihambe ngithi imoto kose enkantolo ngoba imile ngiyashayiwa ngedolo sikhathi leso.
Yes, my Lord, the vehicle was not moving because it was stationary and I was being assaulted at that time.
And with the last location there at 00:19:44 indicated as near Marley Street, Verwoerd Park, Alberton.
Ngiyasho ke indawo eyayikuyona ke ngazo i19 leziyana ke ku June 2020 isikhathi u00:19:44 ukuthi ke eduze nestrada ke iMarley Verwoerd Park eAlberton.
Yebo ngiyakubona.
Yes, I see it.
But ngangazi ukuthi imoto iseAlberton athi mina ngiyakubona okubhalwe phansi.
But I didn't know that the vehicle was in Alberton. I see as is written here.
Then the vehicle starts moving on the 19th of June 2020 at 00:23:20. It says driving, and speed that is recorded is 18. It says near Marley Street, Verwoerd Park, Alberton.
Ihlandla landelayo ke la sibona khona ke imoto ihamba khona ngazo i19 ku June 2020 isikhathi u00:23:20 ithi ke iyahamba noma ke driving ispeed ke kwabhala u18 yase yasho ukuthi eduze nase Marley Street on Marley Street, Efferwood Park, Albertine.
Now you'll see that according to the AVL, the vehicle shows different speeds and different locations. And the AVL records that the vehicle is moving up until on the 19th of June 2020 at 00:38 and 29 seconds.
0:38, just a minute. Okay, sorry. See that. Izo iyakhombisa ke lana sekuzona ke i-19 kuJune 2020 yasho ukuthi imoto iyahamba, ikhombisa futhi ke iPD ke ehlukahlukene futhi ke nendawo phecelezi ke ama location ahlukahlukene ukusuka ngaso ukusuka lapha yana ke kuzofika ke khona la sisekuzona ke i-19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi ku-00:38 ama-seconds awu-29.
Kosenkantolo kufanele imoto iveze ipiti ehlukana nathi phela imoto kunama-robot emgwaqeni angithi.
Yes, my lord, it is so that the vehicle should indicate different speeds because there are robots on the road or traffic lights on the road.
Manje mina bese ngiphinda ngimangala ukuthi mangathiwa imoto iyagula kukhona imoto ehamba ngoba 130 nabo 101 104 mangathiwa imoto iyagula so speed leso.
And it also then, my lord, caught by surprise that if it said that the vehicle has got a mechanical problem, is it then possible that the vehicle would travel at a speed of 101, 104, 113?
Now, at 00:38 and 29 seconds on the 19th of June 2020, the engine is switched off and the location is near Guy Gibson Avenue, Ayrton, Johannesburg.
Ngazo ke i-19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi ke isona ke lesiyana ke u-00:38 ama-second awu-29 yela imoto icishwa khona ke indawo ke kuseduze ne-Guy Gibson Avenue e-Ayrton.
Do you see that?
Uyakubona lokho?
Ngiyakubona kinga ukuthi angazi ukuthi kuphi.
I see it. The problem is that I don't know where that is.
Yes, well, Brigadier Gininda Sergeant Mkhale testified that they have offices at Ayrton.
Ubrigadier Gininda kanye naye uSergeant Mukhane ubufakazi ke ababethula phambi kwayo lenkantolo basho ukuthi banawo amahhovisi eAyrton. Amahhovisi amaphoyisa.
Hayi mina ngwazi kosenkantolo.
I don't know about them, my lord.
Ngoba akekho umuntu waphuma emotweni ongela lo ma-office hayi. Ngangizoyitshena ikhodi.
Because there's no one that got out of the vehicle and entered those offices. I would have informed the court.
Now you'll see that the car remains stationary there at near Guy Gibson Avenue, Ayrton, Johannesburg South, and it starts driving at 19 June 2020 at 00:52 and 52 and 55.
Yema ke imoto khona lapho ke eduze nase Guy Gibson Avenue eAyrton. Uma eqala ke ukuhamba kwakungazo i-19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi u-00:5255.
In other words, 8 minutes to 1 in the morning.
Usho ukuthi ke sekuseleke imizuzu ewu8 kushaye u1 ntathakusa.
Now, sorry, do you want to comment on it?
Khona ufuna ukusho?
Mina kosenkantolo ngoba ngisho ukuthi lezi ndawo ezifunda la mina ngizazi.
As I'm saying, my lord, that the places that are being read out here are unknown to me.
Mina indawo engibalele phambi kwekhoti igarage uma ngayibona ukuthi imoto yaphuma yaguduza ngoba zange ngisho phambi kwekhoti ukuthi imoto ingene egarage so yangena ngibala igarage e1 kuphela.
The only place that I mentioned, my lord, which because I know it's the garage, my lord, I never said that it left the garage and it traveled here. I only mentioned the garage.
Lapho yangena khona ngazi ukuthi kwakukuphi.
And then where it would drive in, I then don't know where would that be, my lord.
Now, we've already indicated to you that from the moment that this vehicle stopped at the engine garage at 18:53:54 seconds on the 18th of June 2020, when the ignition was switched off, the next moment when the vehicle started driving off was at 00:23:20 on the 19th of June 2020.
Bese sishilo-ke kuwena-ke ukuthi-ke ukusuka ngaso isikhathi lesiya sange-18 kuJune 2020 ngo-18:53:54 uma-ke imoto icishwa noma ima-ke laphayana egaraji. Isikhathi noma ihlandla elilandelayo-ke uma ngabe imoto isiphinde ihamba futhi kwakungazo i-19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi lesiyana-ke sibhaliwe lapha u-00:23:20.
Yebo ngiyakuzwa mina ngangenasikhathi nanokuthi kwasekuze 19 ngangingazi ngangenasikhathi ngabona indawo.
Yes, I hear you, but I did not have time on me, as well as to the fact that it was now already on the 19th. I didn't know that because I did not have time and I also did not see the places.
Now, from the moment that the car started moving again, the next time that it stopped, when the ignition was switched off, is at 00:38 and 29 seconds on the 19th of June 2020 near Guy Gibson Avenue, Ayrton, Johannesburg South.
Manje-ke uma kusukela-ke ngalesiya sikhathi lesiya eqale ngaso noma eyaqala ngaso ukuthi-ke iphinde ihambeke emuva kokuthi ibimileke isikhathi lesiya ibisimile, isukileke noma-ke ihambile kusuka ngalesiya sikhathi u-00:23:20 ngazo i-19 June 2020 uma iphinda ima noma-ke icishwa futhi kwakungazo i-19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi u-00:38:29 ama-seconds eduze nendawo ebizwa ngokuthi-ke yi-Guy Gibson Avenue e-Ayrton.
See that?
Uyakubona lokho?
Ngiyakubona.
I see it.
Angithi mina ngazi lapho ukuthi ngoba kubhale bo Jimmy Sting, kubhale bo Alberton, kubhale bo Johannesburg. Angazi ukuthi mawuse Johannesburg Jimmy Sting ekhonjwa ngapha mina ngazi ngibuka ngoba kubhalwe lapha phela.
I see it as it is written here, my lord. The places that are written, it's Germiston, it's Ayrton, it's Johannesburg. I don't know now where Germiston is when you are in Johannesburg. I only see it as it is documented here.
Now, regarding this location, Guy Gibson Avenue, Ayrton, Johannesburg, Mr. Dupree testified as follows on the 23rd of November 2023, page 38, at line 20. It says the vehicle stopped at or near Guy Gibson Avenue in Ayrton. My lord, if we can just have a look at the specific location, if I'm not mistaken, that is an SAPS. That is correct. That is the South African Police Service in Ayrton premises.
Uma sibuka-ke lokho okubhaliwe-ke lana ukuthi-ke ngazo i-19 June 2020 uma iphinda ima futhi noma icishwa imoto ngaye u-00:38:29 kule ndawo-ke ebhaliwe la eduze nase-Guy Gibson Avenue e-Ayrton. Uma-ke manje sesibuka ubufakazi bakhe-ke umnumzana uDupree bazo i-23 kuNovember 2023 lana-ke ku-page 38 uline 20 imoto yema ngosenkantolo noma-ke eduze nendawo i-Guy Gibson Avenue e-Ayrton. Ngosenkantolo uma ngabe singabuka-ke noma singabheka-ke leyo ndawo leyo uma ngingenzi iphutha-ke indawo-ke leyo yamaphoyisa i-SAPS e-Ayrton. Ubufakazi bakhe uthi-ke umshushisi uma ngizwa kahle lokhu okubhalwe la kubhalwe ukuthi uma ngabe iphindima imoto emuva kokuthi-ke isukile laphaya nge-19 zika June 2020 ngo-00:23:20 indawo elandela yafika yacishwa khona ile abayibiza ngokuthi ke Gibson eEratin. Manje yena ke umnumzana uDupré ubufakazi bakhe uthi ke le ndawo lena ke iGuy Gibson indawo yamaphoyisa eseEratin.
Yebo ngiyazwa ngithena ukhuluma ngento vele yayikhandwe nguye le AVR angithi.
Yes, I hear. And when we are referring to the AVR, this is something that was compiled by him. Yeah.
Manje mina lapha angazi ukuthi kuphi lapha lama office amaphoyisa ngwazi.
Now these offices that are being referred to here, my lord, are unknown to me.
And the vehicle then starts moving at 00:53:45 on the 19th of June 2020, and it records speed there of 38 kilometers per hour.
Uma iphinda ihamba ke imoto emuva kokuthi isicishiweke ngazo i19 June 2020 ngo00:38:29. Uma ihlandelandelayo ke ima iphinda ihamba ingazo i19 June 2020 isikhathi u00:53:45. Ispeed ke noma esibhaliwe ke lapha u30.
Yebo ngiyakubona.
Oh sorry 38. Yes I see it.
Ngiyakubona kodwa mina nkosenkathi alekho office engangena kulo ngalelo lapho.
Yes I see it, my lord, but there is no office that I entered, my lord, on that particular day.
So the vehicle stopped there for about 15 minutes at the Guy Gibson Avenue, Egerton, Johannesburg South.
Uma imake imoto lapho ke eduze ke neGuy Gibson Avenue or Egerton Johannesburg South yemake imizuzu eyishumi 15.
And this place has been identified as the offices of the organized crime unit, where Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mohola also had offices there.
Mohola and Mokhane.
And Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mohola.
Okay. Le ndawo ke uma ichazwa ke noma beyisho ke bayasho ukuthi ke amahhovisi amaphoyisa ke phecelezi ke organized crime noma ke amaphoyisa lana ke asebenza ngobugebengu obuhleliwe nala khona ke uBrigadier Gininda kanye naye ke uSergeant Mohola benamahhovisi khona.
Mina ngwazi ama office abo.
I don't know their offices.
Futhi nabo ngalola ngalesikhathi lesi kukhulunywa ngaso lesi ukuthi imoto yami officeini lapha okusho khona cha mina azange ngibabone noma khana azange ngibone ehlengena officeini.
Even at the particular time that is being mentioned here, my lord, where it is said that the vehicle stopped there, I never saw them there, and I also didn't see Mokhane getting out of the vehicle and going to those offices.
Now, Mr. Ntazi, the reason why we are going with you through the AVL records is that the AVL records do not reflect that the vehicle stopped at a place that you earlier referred to in cross-examination.
Mnumzana Ntanzi, imbangela noma ke izathu sokuthi ke sikufundeleke lo mbiko phecelezi ke le AVL report ingoba ke akukho la khona ke kuona lo mbiko lo la ekhomba khona ke ukuthi ke imoto yahamba yayomake kule ndawo wena okhulume ngayo oyishilo ukuthi ke imoto yabe sihamba ke yaya kule ndawo le thizeni le oyishoyo wena uthi lokho akusho akubhaliwe la
ibizwa ngalo ndawo le ngoba phela makuthiwa Alberton fanele kuchaza ukuthi Alberton ihamba igcinela kuphi Alberton ayivesi ihamba igcinela kuphi.
Now, what is that particular place called, my lord? Because if it is written or indicated here, Alberton or Alberton, then it needs to indicate as to where, up to where does Alberton stretch?
You testify that from the engine garage, after you were allegedly assaulted there, the vehicles, the Nissan Hardbody, the GTI, and the Fortuner moved to a place where you say there was a staircase.
Ubufakazi bakho buthi ke emuva kokuthi ke nani lapho engine la ewashayela khona ke imoto lezi iFortuner iHardbody kanye ke nayo iGTI zabe seyihamba ke ziya kule ndawo thizeni ke oyishoyo ukuthi yayineyitebhisi.
Yebo.
Yes.
Angithi ube ngangazi igama lakho noma ngizokutshela ecourt indawo igama lakho libizwa ngokuthi.
If I knew the name of the place, then I would have told the court that this is what the place is called.
We've already referred you to your evidence in this regard on the 10th of February 2026, page 31, line 3, where you say, I was instructed by Mabena to stand there by the staircase. You can see that it is just stairs where someone would go in and the other would be able to come out. He then removed the handcuffs and then tied me to a sort of an iron that was on the sides. And again, the other hand on this side was tied against an iron or a steel.
Bese sikufundeleke ubufakazi bakho ke la oyishoyo noma oyichaza khona ke le ndawo ukuthi ke uma nifika ke lapho wase utshela uyena ke uMabena ukuthi uhambe uyoma lapho ke wase ekhipha ke ozankosi wathatha ke wabeke esebopha ke isandla sakho lesi sangala wabese futhi esebopha ke nalesi futhi ke kuyona ke insimbi leyo.
Lo ndawo iwela kuphi Alberton noma kuphi ngifuna ukwazi lapho phambi kwecourt.
What I want to know before the court is that under which area does that particular place fall? Does it fall under Alberton or what?
And you testified at page 32 that we have already referred to, that at that particular point, a plastic was put over your head, and that is when water was poured over you, and you say there was also this particular object or thing that is being used for torturing.
Washo ke kubufakazi bakho
You said
ukuthi
that was when they were torturing me with it.
washo ke lapho ke ukuthi ke ila ebakushupha khona ke ngoplastic ila futhi abakuthela khona thanks ngamanzi base besebenzisa ke nalokhu ke obukusho ukuthi ke ibona babekusebenzisa ukuthi bakutorture ngako.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes my lord.
Manje lapha la le ndawo le esikhuluma ngayo mawuthi umshushisi imoto ekazange iye lapho lo ndawo ayiwele phakathi kweAlberton.
Now, my lord, when the state then alleges or says that now that place, that particular place is not indicated here, is that place not falling under Alberton?
Ngoba kwamina phakathi kwecourt ngathi le ndawo ngiyazi ukuthi iwela kuphi futhi ngeke ngiyibize ngegama lakho ngona ngoba negola ndazi indawo engiyibiza ngegama lakho khona igarage uma ngabona engine garage.
I mentioned it before the court that I won't be able to name or to say the name of that place because I don't know the name. I also don't know under which area does it fall, my lord, because I am not familiar with Gauteng. The only place that I know and which is the place that I am mentioning is the garage.
Now, you'll see, Mr. Ntanzi, that from the time when the car started moving from the engine garage on the 19th of June 2020 at 002320, the next stop was at 003829 on the 19th of June 2020 near Guy Gibson, Ayrton, Johannesburg, which have been identified as the offices from where Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mukhola worked.
Uzobona ke ukuthi ke uma iqala ukuhamba imoto emuva kokuthi ibimileke ngazo i19 kuJune 2020 u002320 yahamba imoto uma iphinde imake futhi ngazo i19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi u0038 ama-second awu-29 iyona ke le ndawo abayibiza ngokuthi ke yi-Guy Gibson Avenue e-Ayrton ekuyindawo abayichazileke ukuthi ke amahhovisi amaphoyisa.
Engakho mina ngithe phambi kwecourt lapha kunokuthi angifunza amagama phambi kwecourt le ngathi angangifunza amagama phambi kwecourt.
Which is why I indicated, my lord, that the state is then putting words in my mouth, my lord, and I requested that the state doesn't put words in my mouth.
Mangathula ubuko uqale nje ke18 lezi 18 la kuleli phepha ulandele zona by step by step by step izokhomba ukuthi la kwakwenzakalane la mangibuka lapha ngoba imoto yayingahambi.
If I look here, my lord, or if you were to start on the 18th and you go through it, my lord, in sequence, it will indicate to you as to what was happening here, as to what it is that was happening here, my lord, because the vehicle was stationary here.
Imoto ijika kuphi khona Alberton lokho ikhona Alberton.
The car was just around going around in Albertine. It was just there in Albertine.
Khani izophuma ngalesi sikhathi osishoyo kusiyaphi kuphi lawo ma-office obasho mina zange ngingene ema-office nabo mina ngalelo langa le.
And then it only starts moving at the time that the state refers to, my lord. And where does it go? It goes to the offices that the state is referring to. And I never went inside those offices.
Nama-office abo ukuthi awele eJimmiston awele eJohannesburg angazi nanokuthi imoto ehamba ngeJimmiston olehamba ngeJohannesburg olehamba eAlbertine angazi.
As to whether their offices fall under Germiston or Johannesburg, I do not know. As to whether the car traveled via Germiston, Johannesburg, Albertine, I do not know.
But, sir, your evidence is that from the engine garage, the Toyota Fortuner, the Nissan Hardbody, and the GTI traveled to this location near the staircase, where you say a plastic was then put over your head and you were also tortured with an object,
Kodwa-ke
and water also poured over you.
Kodwa-ke ubufakazi bakho bona buthi uma imoto isuka noma iphuma-ke lapha egarage lase-engine ekuyona iToyota Fortuner, i-Hardbody kanye nayo-ke i-GTI, zahamba-ke imoto lezo zaya kule ndawo-ke oyishoyo la othi kuneyitebhisi khona-ke.
Namanje ngisho njalo.
I still maintain that, my lord.
Mina into engithi ngifunza ngayo amagama uzongifundela ukuthi imoto iseJohannesburg ema-ofisini. Ngithe mina lapha ecourt angilazi igama laleya ndawo ukuthi ibizwa ngokuthiwa kukuphi.
Where I'm saying then that the state is putting words in my mouth is where the state is reading to me that the car then moved, or the next stop was now the offices in Johannesburg. What I said was that I don't know what that particular place is being called.
Yes, but put in simple terms, Mr. Ntanzi, is that between the engine garage and Guy Gibson Avenue, there's no indication on the AVL that the vehicle stopped anywhere.
Kodwa-ke uma nje sikusho nje kalula-ke lokho esikushoyo ukuthi ukusuka la imoto esuka khona lapha egarage yase-engine kuze kube isikhathi la ezoma khona-ke la la ekuthiwa khona ama-office, akukho la maphakathi-ke nalapho ekukhombisa khona ukuthi kunala imoto eyama khona. Asibeke kanje.
Okay, ngicela uphinde.
Isuka e-engine yila esivumelanayo khona ukuthi kula eyayime khona.
Yeah.
Wena-ke uthi imoto yahamba yaye kule ndawo le eneyitebhisi.
Yeah.
Umshushisi yena uthi isukile engine imoto, istop isilandelayo noma indawo elandelayo la eyoma khona yile abathi kuse-Eratin emahhovisi amaphoyisa. Uthi-ke uphikisana naloko okushoyo ukuthi-ke ukusuka engine yamisa kule ndawo wena oyishoyo, ngoba uma ubuka la ukuhamba kwemoto ekulandelayo la emakhona yila abathi bona amahhovisi amaphoyisa.
Le moto le yayingacishwa ngithi mayimile kwesinye isikhathi.
Sometimes when this car was stationary, the ignition was not switched off.
Ngoba kuyabanda umhana ngithi uyachaza ukuthi kuyabanda.
Because it was cold. Even Mohana mentioned it that it was cold, and that it was cold, my lord.
Yes.
So uzoyicisha kanjani umuntu egodola imoto ebasifene lebaselento leyo yokushisa le emotweni?
So how was the person then supposed to switch the car off, my lord, when the heater of the vehicle was on?
Mr. Ntanzi, we're putting it to you that this location where you say you were assaulted there at the staircases, that there's no indication at the AVL that the vehicle stopped anywhere from the moment it left the engine garage up to the moment it arrived at Gibson Avenue, Eratin.
Esikushoyo-ke kuwena mnumzane uNtanzi ukuthi-ke lo bufakazi bakho obushoyo ukuthi imoto yahamba-ke yaye kule ndawo-ke la othi kuneyitebhisi khona-ke ukuthi-ke akukho la ekhomba khona-ke kuyona le AVL lena-ke ukuthi imoto ngempela yamisa-ke lapho.
Cha mina ngeke ngivumelana naye Nkosi enkantolo.
No, my lord, I would not agree with that.
Ngoba mangathi ulandele i18 Nkosi enkantolo ufundela amagama la ase-Albertine abhala ngamanye amagama njengalela ukuthi angibona ukuthi kubhala ukuthini la.
Liphi?
La nana yakubonakala ukuthi kubhala ukuthini.
Because, my lord, if you were to follow or to read from the 18th going down, where?
La, kuthini?
Okay. There's a street here where it says near Collins Street, Fairwood Park, Albertine. The witness is reading on page 31. On the 18th of June 2020, the time indicated there is 21:45:12 seconds.
Manje mina ngeke ngivumelana nakho makubhala izinto ezihlukene la.
Now, I won't agree with that, my lord, because the names that are documented here are different names.
Okhomba le moto yayihamba khona la se-Albertine hayi ukuthi yasungela ngokusuka egarage yaqonda ngqo ema-ofisini awo. That's why ngithi angivumelani nawe.
Which is an indication that this vehicle was moving around Albertine, not that it left the garage and went straight to the location that was read out by the state, being near Guy Gibson Avenue, Eratin. I disagree with that.
Well, we therefore put it to you that this incident that you say happened near the staircases is just a mere fabrication.
Sithi kuwe lokho kushoyo wena ke ukuthi ke kunalesigameko esenzeka ke kule ndawo othi ke indawo eyayinetebhisi ukuthi yinto engekho.
Yito khona kusenkantolo manabo ubufakazi bukhona la phambi kwecourt nale iphepha ngithi.
It's not in fabrication, my lord, because there is proof before the court. Here's the document before the court.
Ngoba ukuba icourt ngisazi ubaba uMgomezweni noma ubaba uMnisiphathi wabamele owacela uhamba kwemoto. Lapha ecourt bazothatheka njengomuntu onamanga ngoba umhani wayeshilo ukuthi nginamanga zangaye egarage ufuna ukuthetha kaze babone.
Because, my lord, I don't know whether it was Mr. Mgomezulu or Advocate Mnisi that requested this vehicle movement. I would have been labeled or seen as someone who was telling lies before the court, because even Sergeant Mukhane denied that we went to the garage or that he saw the likes of Jonathan.
Yaphinda necourt yathi yayicela lo uhamba kwemoto nabo ubufakazi bukhona.
As well as the court requested the vehicle movement, here is the proof before the court.
Ngoba ngisho kosenkantolo la mangithulandela yona izinto zase-Albertine zibhalwe ngokuhlukana.
Even if you go down reading as Albertine is written there are different names or it's written differently.
Khona lapha e-Albertine kubhalwe izinto ezihlukene amathangi ngizothi njengalapha nje futhi mawangifundela la. Njengala la phansi la.
Okay. Lena, ne?
Yeah.
Still on page 31, on the 18th of June 2020, the time being 22:10:12, the witness refers to the name there near Fraser Street. Is that Alba? Jemiston, but there's Alba.
Albertine Road.
Alba Mark Jemiston.
Whatever. Okhoma ukuthi imoto ejika khona kuyo le ndawo la. Hayi ukuthi imoto ayimendaweni eyodwa.
Which is an indication that the car was moving around that area. It was not stationary at one place.
Manje mina into engayivumi phambi kwakho ukuthi imoto isuka egarage yaqonda ngqo ema-office na cha kulona iqiniso.
Now what I'm not in agreement with, my lord, is that the car moved from the garage and went straight to the offices. That I don't agree with.
Ngoba nakho kubhaliwe kuyazisho nakho kubhaliwe mawulandela imibhalo lebhalwe la.
Because it is documented here if you just read as it is written here.
And if you look at the specific time that you are mentioning, 22:10:12, on the 18th of June 2020, it shows that the vehicle is near Fraser Street, Albert Marie, Jemiston, but there's no speed recorded.
Kodwa ke uma sibuka sona
There's
lesikhathi
the odometer.
uma sibuka sona lesikhathi okhuluma ngaso lesi 22:10:12 yona ke le ndawo eyishoyo eduze nase Fraser Street eAlbert Marie eJemiston. Uma ubuka la kule ndawo le yesivinini siphecelezi ke ispeed akuna speed esibaliwe lapha yana okusho ukuthi imoto yayingahambi.
Yayingahambi emeleni.
It was not moving. Why was it stationary then?
And if you also look at the longitude, when the vehicle stopped at 18:53:54 on the 18th of June 2020, near Marley Street, the longitude is given as 28.1474, and this particular time that you're referring to, at 22:10:12, the longitude is 28.1476. It's just basically the same, the car is at the same place.
Masibuka ke lana ne ngazo i18 kuJune 2020 lesasikhathi ke sithi imoto yacishwa ngaso 1853-54 sorry kunalesikhathi ke lesibhalena yasibona lesibhalela
Yeah.
28 147 sizobuka ke sona sona isikhathi khuluma ngaso i18 June 2020 ngalo 22:10:12 lapha yana ke eduza nase Fraser Street eAlbemarle eGermiston uyabona lo 281476 ne 1476 nala u281476 uthi ke umshushisa kushoyo uzobona ukuthi ke imoto yayingahambi ngoba lo ya 28.1476 nala uthola futhi lo ya 28.1476.
Mina ngiyakubona lokho kusho phambi kwekhoti ngithi mina imoto yayimele mina into engiphendula phambi kwekhoti i1 atsa nje i1 kuphela njengoba utsheni ikhoti ukuthi imoto isuka engine garage ayema office na ukhuluma lo liqiniso funda kahle la kulete lamachashaza la baba Jonas ngidobla ukuthi imoto ibiye Albert and Germiston ngemovement yayo lapha kade.
I hear that and I see what you are pointing out to me, but I've only have one thing that I'm saying, that I'm indicating to the court, and I'm also asking as to why was the vehicle stationary. The witness had made some. We are still on page 31 to refer the court to them. On the 18th of June, the first one, 18th of June 2020, the time being 19:20:35. Then there are different names there that are mentioned. It says Albertine Germiston.
Manje asingathi imoto isuka egarage ondangqama office nabo eJohannesburg.
Now let us not say that the car moved directly from the garage and went straight to their offices in Johannesburg, because it indicates here that it moved at different places.
Yes, but you'll see that there's no speed recorded.
Kodwa ke ozokubona ukuthi ke kulezi ndawo ke ozenzile noma ke kulamachaphaza ke owabhaluleke lana ukuthi uma siza la kule ndawo ye-speed ayikhombisi lutho nge-speed.
Angithi inkosi enkantolo imoto mayimile fele ishuthi hayi ngime garage sola ngo 7 o'clock until was about 12 o'clock.
My lord, when the car is stationary, there has to be an indication that the car or the vehicle was stationary at the garage from 7 up until 12.
Manje lapha waye etha uthi kima kuna speed mari ikhomba indawo ehlukene Germiston Albertine nakububu why yini yenza lokho lapha.
But now when you say that there is no speed recorded, why is it then indicating different places? There's Albertine, there's Germiston. Why is that the case?
You'll see that the coordinates also remains more or less the same.
Uzobona nokuthi ke futhi ke kunalezi sikhathi lezi ezibhalelana ke eceleni phecelezi ke bakubiza ngokuthi ke ama coordinates ukuthi ke le mininingwane lena ayishintshi noma ke usho wena ukuthi ke indawo zihlukahlukene kodwa ke kunale mininingwane lena ke ebhaliwe lana ukuthi ayishintshi yona imi ndawonye.
An expert on geography and coordinates. Neither is this with unless that came from Dupree, that Albemarle, Verwoerd Park are one and the same, and we call this street Gritzinga and Mali are the same.
Maybe my lord, I'm sorry, sir. Maybe my lord, in addition, we understand Mr. Ntanzi is a layman, but from what I'm listening to him, not to that extent. He's basically saying, the state is saying from 185354 to 002320, the car never moved, but there are places that are being recorded in the AVA in the record there. Basically, the question is, how did then the car, if it never moved, arrive at those places? That is basically a question from a layman. So let's not go to the coordinates and stuff like that. It's saying, well, according to the state, it never moved from that time up until this time. moved an inch. But according to the record, Alberton and all those places, the layman is saying, how did it get there if it never moved?
Well, as we've indicated, the snow speed that recorded, it remains 0. Yes. Yes, the speed remains 0. From the time that we've indicated, 1853-54, up to 00-1924 on the 19th of June 2020. Yes, when it was supposed to Mr. Ntanzi, when it was supposed to have moved to a place where there were still cases and where he was assaulted, water poured over him, and a plastic put over his head. But
according to the state, according to the contraption, there was no movement. You must start very high.
yes, that is the point that was trying to make.
Ukuthi-ke abakushoyo-ke ukuthi-ke ngokwalombhalo lona olana-ke noma wena usho-ke ukuthi imoto yahamba yasuka-ke la egaraji yaya kule ndawo echazayo enayitebhisi-ke yingakho ekufundela le ndawo-ke ebhalwe ispidi-ke ukuthi-ke ngokwale mininingwane le yespidi ukuthi-ke imoto yayingahambi yayimile.
Nkosi enkantolo mina ngivumelane nakho namanje.
Still now, my lord, I disagree with that.
Angeke ukuthi imoto ila ecourt la edrobheni but mase buyiviye RC iveza nabo Khosi Mapule nakuphi kuphi ihamba nobani kade ukuyala.
There is no way, my lord, that when the vehicle is stationary here at the court, but now when the AVL report comes back, it then shows Khosi Mampuru, it shows other places. So who is in other words traveling in the vehicle, my lord?
Ngoba nansi imoto iveza wona imbhalo ehlweni baba uJona sekade ngifundela yona ihamba kanjani manje izobhala o0 phela umthetho wemoto angwazi Nkosi enkantolo.
I don't know how the vehicle or this AVL thing goes, my lord, but yeah, different names had been read out to me, my lord.
Yes. We further put it to Mr. Ntanzi that the further problem you have regarding the incident at the garage is that initially it was put to Sergeant Mokhani that this incident that you allege happened at the engine garage. Your initial version was that it happened on the 19th of June 2020 en route to Moroka Police Station.
Enye inkinga onayo-ke Mnumzana uNtanzi-ke ukuthi-ke eqaleni uma ngabe-ke ivela-ke noma-ke ivezwa-ke le nkulumo ukuthi-ke lokhu okhuluma ngakho wena othi kwenzeka egarage engine kwenzeka ngeyi-19 zikaJune 2020 niya eMoroka.
Nkosi enkantolo akaze ngikusho lokho.
My lord, I never said that.
Mina ngomlomo wami lapha ecourt ngomlomo lo wami angikhulumi ngenzwabethu ngikhuluma ngwami umlomo. Mina ngithenge 18 ngangise garage.
My lord, I am not saying something that is hearsay or that I heard someone saying. I'm saying it with my own mouth, my lord. I said it was on the 18th of June 2020 at the garage.
Azange ngikusho ukuthi nge19 Nkosi enkantolo ngangise garage.
I never said that I was at the garage on the 19th, my lord.
So we've already traversed this issue in cross-examination, but just to refresh your mind, we put the proposition by your counsel on the 11th of October 2023, page 22, when your counsel was laying out the basis for challenging the admissibility of the confessions. Mr. Ramosipile stated as follows, line 9, says, no, he was assaulted from the 9th of June. Then the court asked him from 19 June, then Mr. Ramosipile said, until he was taken to court during the proceedings of 11 October 2023. And we have also indicated, I'm sorry, maybe you want to, Mr. Jonas. The nub of what we put into you, Mr. Ntanzi, is that even your counsel initially said that the assault happened from 19 June.
Esikushoyo ke kuwena lana ke umshoshiso ufunda ke kubufakazi bange 11 October kahle 2023 ukuthi ke kwakuyinto eyaphuma emlonyeni wommeli wakho yaze inkantolo yambuza ukuthi ke ingabe uthi ushaywa kwakhe kwaqala nge-19 la ummeli wakho khona ke tshela inkantolo ukuthi ke uma ushaya kwaqala nge-19 sika June 2020.
Kwasenkantolo ngangihleli lapha mina.
My lord, I was seated over there.
Ubaba uRamsipilo wayilungisa lele nkulunya khulunywa la namhla mangathi ulandele ulandela kahle record waphinde wakhuluma necourt wathi kwenza iphutha uqala ukushaba nge-18.
Mr. Ramusipile rectified that, my lord, if you just follow the record in sequence, and he mentioned to the court that he made a mistake, that the assault started on the 18th.
Ngoba nge-19 akaze ngiye garage engine garage Alberton.
Because I never went to the engine garage in Alberton on the 19th, my lord.
Kwamina lapha ecourt ufike ngasho nje athi ngiye nge-18 Alberton egarage.
When I came to the state, my lord, I said it here in court that it was on the 18th when I went to the garage in Alberton.
And this version that, as we've already indicated, Mr. Ntanzi, we really don't want to repeat this, but just to assist you to remember what is on record, to refer to the evidence, the record again. This version was further put by Mr. Mgumezulu as follows during the proceedings of 7 November 2023 at page 20, lines 14 to 20. Says, he was assaulted by the Metro Police officers, including Mabena, who was in the company of Sergeant Mohani. This is a version that was put to Mohani. The Metro Police officers says who were present was Butelezi, Jonathan, Mabena, who were involved in the assault and torturing and tubing of accused number 2.
Le nkulumo futhi yaphindwa ke nawo yena ke wayekumele ke futhi ubaba uMgomezulu ngazo il-7 kuNovember 2023 la esho khona ke ukushaywa ke nokuthi ke kwakuwobani futhi ke abobuthelezi abomabhena aboJonathan.
It says, yes, it is my instruction that as he was transported, a car parked next to a certain filling station where he saw a board reflecting Alberton.
Uthi ke imoto isahamba ke ila eyafika yama khona ke kwigarage thizeni ke yila abona khona ke esho wena abona ibhodi ebhalwe Alberton.
Yebo nge-18.
Yes, on the 18th.
The Toyota Fortuner stopped next to a filling station. That is when a short while later, a motor vehicle that was driven by Jonathan, the Golf, arrived and was later joined by Butelezi,
Uthi ke kwafika ke
a Nissan hardbody.
kwafika ke iGolf lapho eyayishayela uyena uJonathan kamuva ke kwase kufika ke ihardbody eshayela uButhelezi.
And that Butelezi was in the company of Constable Mapumulo, and both were driving in the Nissan hardbody bakkie.
Nokuthi ke uButhelezi wayehamba noMaphumulo bobabili ke babe kuleyo moto ke iNissan hardbody.
So, Mr. Ntanzi, initially, both your legal representative put it on record that this incident, which you say happened on the 18th of June 2020, they put it on record that it happened on the 19th of June 2020.
Mnumzana
That is
Ntanzi,
the point that we're trying to make.
esikushoyo kuwena ukuthi ekuqaleni bobabili abameli bakho ke noma abameli bakho ke abakusho bekutshela inkantolo ukuthi isigameko lesi wena othi senzeka nge-18 ka June 2020 abameli bona batshela inkantolo ukuthi senzeka kuyi-19 ka June 2020.
Cha ummeli wami waBramsipilo wayikhuluma nge-18. Wamina uqobo ngikhulumile nge-18 qala ukushaba nge-18 lapha ecourt.
No, my legal representative, Mr. Ramusipile, made mention of the 18th. Even myself, when I informed the court, I mentioned the 18th, my lord.
Kodwa ke njengoba kuhle ubaba Ramsipilo amanothi yawabhala uzohamba icheck le record lelo bese ngibona ukuthi ayazange nayikhulume ngecourt nge-18.
But the good thing is that Mr. Ramusipile is taking notes, so he will go and check his notes just to verify as to whether did he not make mention of the 18th.
Yes. We've already put it to you that the AVL records were obtained on the 3rd of November 2023, and your version was then tailored in line with the AVL records.
Bese sikushilo ke ukuthi ke umbiko lona wona ke wokuhamba kwemoto phecelezi ke AVL report watholwa ke noma ke wahlanganiswa ke nge-3 kuNovember 2023 yilapho ke ohambe khona ke noma ke ushintsha khona ke manje inkulumo yakho ukuthi ayihambisane noma ke iqondane nawo umbiko lona we-AVL.
Cha Nkosi enkantolo akulona iqiniso lelo.
No my lord, that's not true.
Le i-AVL ifike ngamanga kaMhani lapha ecourt.
AVL came to court, my lord, as a result of Mokhane's lies.
Ngoba uMhani wayethona siya ngegarage mina ngitshena icourt ithi ngiyile egarage nge-18.
Because Mokhane told the court that we never went to the garage, and I informed the court that on the 18th we did go to the garage.
So ukhuluma neqiniso ukuthi makufika i-VR yime ngishutshile yime ngitshena icourt iqala hayi uMhani hayi futhi state.
And it's not true to say that I then tailored my evidence now to suit the AVL, or after the AVL report was then or came to court, my lord. It is Mokhane. It is not because of Mokhane. It is also not because of the state.
Now, the further problem with your version that you were assaulted there at the staircase, Mr. Ngomezulu put it to Sergeant Mokhane that this incident, where it is alleged that you were assaulted at the staircase, happened on the 19th of June 2020 on your way from the First Lawrence Court.
From.
Yes.
Futhi ke lo lenkulumo ke yokuthi ke washaywa ke lapha kule ndawo enetebhisi uma ekusho ke lapha phambi kwenkantolo yena ke umuntu ongasekho ubaba uMngomezulu watshela inkantolo ke ukuthi ke washaywa wena lapho ke kuleyo ndawo nge-19 zika June 2020 senibuya noma uma nibuya enkantolo yase Phosphorus.
Cha Nkosi enkantolo mina ngikwazi lokho ngiqala ukuzwa ngayo umshoshiso mayefunda la.
No my lord, I don't know about that. I'm hearing it for the first time from the state as the state is reading here.
We have fully canvassed this issue with you. The proposition by Mr. Mngomezulu that this incident happened near Ring Road on the 19th of June 2020 on your way from Phosphorus Magistrate Court.
Udaba ke lolu bese siludingidileke nawe ngaphambilini ke ukuthi ke wakusho umnumzana uMngomezulu lana enkantolo ke ukuthi ke kwenzeka nge-19 zika June 2020 uma nibuya enkantolo yase Phosphorus.
Cha Nkosi enkantolo.
No my lord.
Mina ngiqala ukushaba nge-18 ngazoshaba eSoweto nakho nelokhuza yemoto iyakhomba lokho phambi kwemoto ayagcina icourt ingicelele khona.
When I was first assaulted, my lord, it was on the 18th and then also in Soweto. And here it indicates, my lord, the AVL report which the court requested on my behalf.
Ngoba ukube phambi kwecourt futhi nemoto zobuthelezi nezomaphumulo zifikile ecourt ngabe ihambiselana nawo lencwadi le ngiyiphethe la ngesandla leyo ngikhombisayo.
And if, my lord, the movement of the vehicles that were driven by Buthelezi, Baphumulo, if they were also brought to court, my lord, they would have corresponded with this document that I have here in front of me, my lord.
We have referred you to the proceedings of 15 November 2023, page 62, where your counsel, Mr. Mngomezulu, put it to Sergeant Mokhane that, and we quote, that is the instruction of accused number 2 that there was a time when he was taken out of the motor vehicle next to those steel tanks where he was tortured with that electrocuted with a device. And this was in the context of on your way back from First Lawrence Magistrate Court.
Bese sikufundeleke lenkulumo lena ke eyashiwa uyena ke ummeli wakho ukuthi wakhishwa ke emotweni wabe noma usuka kule ndawo ke eyayineinsimbi khona ke ila owashaywa khona ekusho ke lokho ethi kwenzeka ngesikhathi nibuya enkantolo.
Cha Nkosi enkantolo lokho kwenzeka nge-18 Nkosi enkantolo.
No my lord, that happened on the 18th.
He said, it is my instruction from accused number 2 that on the same route you were driving after you have off-ramp from Heidelberg, he corrected himself. He said from N3, on that road there is a dumping area, or there is a dumping area on the right-hand side when you are facing Alberton. It says it indicates Ring Road, and he referred to the entry at 1442 on the AVL on the 19th, and he said it indicates access idle He also referred to the time 1522. And he said it was between those times, 1442 and 1522, when you were taken out of the vehicle next to steel pipes and the tanks where you were tortured and electrocuted with the device. So do you have any comment? Maybe I should just simplify.
Break it down, yeah, please.
Yeah, sorry. We'll just. Mr. Ntanzi, this incident, which you say happened on the night of 18 June 2020,
Lesigameko okhuluma ngaso othi senzeka ebusuku nge-18 kaJune 2020
near the steel staircases,
kuleya ndawo ke othi ke yayinetebhisi nazo neyinsimbi,
where you say you were assaulted, a plastic bag was placed over your head,
noma ke itebhisi ke zensimbi la othi washaywa khona ke kwase futhi ke ushupwa ngoplastiki
and your handcuffs attached to the steel pipes.
nokuthi ke futhi ke kwathathwa ozankosi base
I'm
beboshwa
sorry, this steel staircase.
ozankosi ke wase uboshwa ngabo ke kuzona ke le itebhisi zensimbi.
We have quoted your relevant evidence there on page 30 and 31.
Lana ke sikufundeleke ubufakazi bakho lana kulama page amabili ke u30 no31 mayelana nako ke lokho.
Now, we are saying, Mr. Mgomezulu put it to Sergeant Mukhani that this very same incident happened on the 19th of June 2020.
Manje ke esikufundela kona lana ukuthi kuwena ke lokhu wena othi kwenzeka nge18 ka June 2020 uma ke ekhuluma yena ke la enkantolo ubaba uMngomezulu yena ke watshela inkantolo ukuthi kwenzeka nge19 June 2020 njengoba wena uthi kwenzeka nge18 June 2020
On your way from, I'm sorry, on your way from Foslores Court.
ethi ke kwenzeka ke uma nanibuya enkantolo yase Foslores.
Kosenkantolo mina ngaze ngibone amapipe ngelokhoza nge19 mina ngishawele endaweni le ama dustbin estebhisini kwakuzi 18 ebusuku.
My lord, I never saw this area with the steel staircases on the 19th, my lord. When I was assaulted at that particular place, my lord, it was at night on the 18th.
Ukuthi kwasizase shayile ke19 ngakusasa ngazo ngangena sikhathi ngangena wash.
As to whether now, my lord, we had now gone over, or it was now the day of the 19th, my lord, I don't know, because I did not have time on me.
We have already posited this proposition by Mr. Mgomezulu that on the way back from Foslores Court, the vehicle off-ramped, took the Heidelberg off-ramped from the N3
Nokuthi ke wakusho ke la enkantolo ke bomngomezulu ukuthi ke endleleni ke noma ke isibuya ke enkantolo yase Phosphorus imoto yabe isithatha ke phecelezi ke off ramp u-N3
And near Ring Road, between 1442 and 1522, you were taken out of the motor vehicle next to those steel pipes.
nokuthi ke eduze ke nendlela ke noma ke umgwaqo obizwa ngokuthi ke i-Ring Road phakathi ke kweinkathi u1442 no1522 ila owakhishwa khona emotweni bese bekhambisa ke kuleya ndawo ke netebhisi zensimbi
Where you were electrocuted with a device.
la owathotsha khona ke ngalokhu ke ukubizile noma okushilo ukuthi ikona abasebenzisa ukuthi bakuthotsha ngako
Do you understand?
ngabe uyezwa yini
ngiyakuzwa lokho kusho but mina
I hear what you are
engikhuluma
saying.
ngomlomo la mina ngishawe nge18 qala nqa ngize ngoforsa ngozakothe sosdebza kwawuzi 18
I hear what you are saying, but when I was assaulted for the first time, it was on the 18th, and when the handcuffs were then tied around those steel staircases.
mina nkoze katolo mangisuka elokhuzeni ecourt le bathase court khona eFosolus imoto iqonde ngqo esibhedlela eBhalakwana lapho mina ngitshele khona icourt ukuthi imoto yaze yafika nasesibhedlela eBhalakwana enqaba lapha ecourt.
My Lord, when we left the court in Phosphorus, the vehicle drove straight to the hospital in Baragwana, and even Khan denied that we went to Baragwana Hospital.
Right, we'll get to that point, Mr. Ntanzi.
Angithi mina ngichazela icourt ukuthi ena njengoba lapha phambi kwecourt mina ukuthi khona obani road mina ngazi mina zange ngibize ngamagama ngimile box ngaze ngibize umgwaqo ngegama road bani lena road bani zange ngibize.
I'm just explaining to the court, but I never made mention of the roads, my Lord, the Ring Road and all those roads.
Manje umngomezulu wayesesh witness ngendlela yesesha ngone right umngomezulu okusesh witness la mayise box.
Now, Mngomezulu was then now interrogating the witness, and he has a right to do that according to his manner or way, my Lord.
You know, he said he's been instructed by you.
Cha, akusho yena la ukuthi leyo nkulumo ayeyisho yena la enkantolo kwakuyinto ayitshelwa wena.
Cha ngosikhathi sigama ngose 18 kosenkantolo lesokhulunywa ngaso.
No, my Lord, the incident that is being mentioned here, my Lord, is the incident of the 18th.
Right. If we can then go back to the AVL, Exhibit MM in brackets 2, we were on page 32. We've already referred to that entry on the 19th of June 2020 at 00:53:45. We have indicated to you that the vehicle stopped at 00:38:29 near Guy Gibson Avenue, Eraton, Johannesburg South, and it started moving at 00:53:45 on the 19th of June 2020.
Besilana ke kuzona i-19 kuJune 2020 skhathi u00:38:29 ila imoto eyaxishwa khona eGuy Gibson Avenue eEraton eJohannesburg South. Uma iphinda ke iduma ke noma isihamba ke ungazo i-19 kuJune 2020 iskhathi u00:53 ama-second awu-45 iyaduma ke lana imoto noma ke ithi driving ukusho ukuthi iyahamba.
So in other words, the vehicle stopped there for about 15 minutes.
Okusho ukuthi ke imoto yema laphana ke imizuzu ewu15.
And we see that, sorry, do you have any comment?
Khona ufuna ukusho?
Mina sengiphendule kaningi answer lapho ukuthi imoto yakuphi khona mina ngazi nama office khona ngazi na South ngazi na North yaseGauteng.
I've already answered this on many occasions, my Lord, as to where the car stopped. I don't know the offices. I don't know Johannesburg South or no Johannesburg North.
Ngoba ngisho ngihamba nami akaze aphuma umkhane emotweni athungene officeini azange aphume emotweni.
Because even at the time when I was traveling with Mukhane, he never went out of the vehicle and said that he was going into an office.
Then the car starts moving. Its movement recorded on page 32 of the AVL record.
Ubhaliwe ke lana kuhamba kwayo imoto siselana ke kuyena page 32
Page 33,
33
then at page 34, at 02:30:36 on the 19th of June 2020, the ignition is switched off and it indicates near Emily Hope House, Pretoria North, Pretoria.
ilana ke esoqishwa khona ke ngazo in19 kuJune 2020 isikhathi u02:30 ama seconds awu36 iyashoka ukuthi imoto yaqishwa ke indawo ithi ke eduze neEmily Hope House Avenue ePretoria North ePretoria.
Yebo ngiyakubona.
Yes, I see it.
And if we look at the extract of the occurrence book from Pretoria North, Exhibit MM, it indicates at entry 520/531 at 02:30, it says investigation back, Sergeant Mohani of National Cold Case Unit, book back one male suspect of murder and on Nongoma, CAS 163, says 6 of 2018. Bongani Ntanzi gives the SAPS the cell register number there and the notice of rights number. It says book back without any complaint or injury correctly handed. Entry
Lana,
02:30.
yes. Na kubhaliwe ke lana isikhathi uzobona ngidla isikhathi esiqeda ufunda lana u02:30:36. Kubhaliwe lana ke u02:30 kubhalwa ke phenyo uyabuya usergeant noma libuyile Sergeant Mukhane wase National Cold Case Unit wase ebuyisa noma ubuyiseke wabhala futhi ke kuzona ke incwadi umsolo oyedwa umuntu wesilisa wecala lokubulala Nongoma case 163 06 or number 10 20 2018 or 2012
2018.
2018 wabhala ke Bongani Ntanzi SAPS 14640620 SAPS 14A 266765 uyisiwe ke noma ke wabuyiselwa futhi ke kungekho ukhala ke noma ke ukhononda noma ukulimala.
Yes, do you have any comments?
Khona office kusho
Mina impendulo yami phambi kwecourt A1 kuphela qala. Lokho ngimngayo namanje ukuthi uma kubhala lezi ncwadi lezi yini indaba zingabhala phambi kwethu ngoba mina ayikho incwadi akabhala phambi kwami ibhala ngomkhane ePretoria North.
what I'm asking, or my question is only one before the court, is that when these books or documents are being completed, why are they completed in our presence? Because not a single book was completed by Mukhane in my presence.
Ubhala ukuthi lapha mina nginasikhalo wayebuze bani ukuthi nginesikhalo la ngikuphi na.
He wrote there, or it's written there, that without complaints. Where did he ever ask me about any complaint?
Ngoba mina icourt ngeke ngayitshela inkosi enkantolo mangifike lapha ngifika khona epolice station bengihlala emotweni noma ben umkhana angene ngaphakathi enze nekhiya ngivulela ungifake emaseleni enye okunye nokunye angazi nix.
I told the court that I would remain in the vehicle with the Mabena. Mukhane would go inside. He would come back with the keys open for me. Then I don't know about anything else.
Ukuthi ubhala ukuthini ngapha kuya ngakhona ngazi.
As to what it is that he wrote, wherever he was coming from, I don't know.
Please, God, please, Maloto, it's almost time for the long adjournment. Can you take the long adjournment at this point?